Idaho is an amazing place for all different types of outdoor activities, like hiking, biking, and boating. But the fun isn't just reserved for the warm weather. There is so much that you can do during a chilly Idaho winter, especially in central Idaho. Right now, we're in the middle of an extended vacation in McCall, and you might be surprised to learn about all the amazing things you can do here and just a half hour or an hour drive away from here. Today, we're tackling an activity that you can pretty much do year-round if you're willing to be patient and wear a warm coat. We're going fishing. There are a ton of options when it comes to finding the perfect fishing hole, but where we're going today might be the most impressive. Today, we're going to tackle the longest free-flowing river in the lower 48 states. The Salmon River goes on for 425 miles, but today we'll only be tackling a small portion of that. So it's time to hop in the car and make the hour-long drive from McCall to Riggins. But there's one important thing to know before you go.
So, did not realize there's a time change, so we're an hour early. But that's okay, the view's pretty nice.
Riggins is on Pacific time, not Mountain time. But luckily, we were able to keep ourselves busy while we waited. We're spending the day with Kilgore Adventures, a local company that offers excursions like jet boat tours through Hell's Canyon that you can do with your whole family, as long as they're willing to get wet. They'll also take you sturgeon fishing and on pretty much any type of outdoor adventure you can think of, all listed on their website found at the bottom of your screen. I really couldn't think of a better group to go with for my very first time fishing.
Hi!
How are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
After we all got acquainted, it was go time.
We're gonna get fired up. We're gonna head on upriver to our first hole. You ready to go?
Ready to go.
All right, let's roll.
Kurt Kilgore is the owner of Kilgore Adventures and today's captain. Within a few minutes, we were off to our first fishing hole. I just didn't realize how crazy of a ride it was gonna be. Luckily, the adventure was just getting started. But first, we had to slow down and learn the basics.
First hole, guys. Let's get some fish.
Yay!
Let's do it.
How do I reel?
How do you cast the line?
Cast the line.
You want to get that pole back, and then you want to release with your index finger. Oh, are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? For your first cast.
What is it? I'm hustling you. This was a hustle.
It wasn't a hustle, but it definitely was beginner's luck.
You didn't see that. Oh, that wasn't even in the water. I'm trying to get a bear. Oh my God. Are you okay?
That was the lead hitting off that pole, and it about saved you, because it might have swung back around and caught you.
Sorry.
Don't say sorry to me.
I shouldn't be allowed to do this.
Another thing I may not have completely realized before we started fishing was how long it can take to actually catch a fish. That doesn't mean my line was always free, though.
It's a shrimp.
It's a shrimp. I got a shrimp.
I've gotten a lot of shrimp today and a lot of rocks, but no fish.
When it comes down to it, I just didn't know what it actually felt like to catch a fish, so every snag got me way too excited. Oh, is it happening? It's not happening. Is it happening?
Is it happening?
That's my favorite thing to say. It's never happening.
Oh, no.
Rock?
Yes. No.
Oh, it's happening. Wait, it's actually happening.
Yank.
Did it work? What did I do?
Yeah, real.
Oh, it's happening.
You got a fish on there?
Oh my god.
Hold on, stop reeling for a second.
Stop.
Stop for a second.
Okay. Is it happening?
Go forward.
Yeah, it's snagged.
Don't tell me it's a rock.
It's a rock.
It wasn't happening. The day was filled with more moments like that than I'd like to admit, which led to some good-hearted fun and a little bit of teasing. What's my catchphrase?
Is this really happening? Is this really happening? No.
It's a rock.
It's a rock.
I feel like Charlie Brown in Charlie Brown's Christmas. He's like, I got a rock.
How long do you expect to be sitting here before we catch something?
That's a great question. I think we'll either get one in this hole in the next 15 minutes or we're gonna get one in the next hole.
Well, Kurt was right, and this time it really was happening.
Oh, it's not a steelhead.
So just grab it and just throw it.
Yep, you can hold it with both hands and get a picture, just like that.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, it's so slimy! Okay.
Give it a hug.
I got a fish. Even though my first fish wasn't a steelhead, it was good enough for me. Yay! Wow! As we headed to our next fishing hole, I got to talk more with Kilgore and his crew, and I learned this actually wasn't their first time on camera.
We've done a lot of outdoor shows over the years, but probably the biggest one by far is National Geographic.
With so much success, it's hard to believe it all started by accident 20 years ago. Kurt said he and his parents only got the appropriate permits so they could enjoy their own boat.
We got into jet boating and started exploring another mile and another mile at a time, and it just kind of happened. People started wanting to go with us, and pretty soon the light turned on when we said, hey, maybe there's something to this.
Kilgore and his crew were born and raised here, and it wasn't hard for me to see what they loved about this place so much. But it was hard for me to catch my first steelhead. Nothing yet.
We say that a lot.
Yeah, is that the slogan, the official slogan of fishing? Nothing. After a few laughs and traveling to a few more spots, I noticed a tug on my line.
It's actually happening this time.
But instead of a steelhead, I caught a suckerfish. So be sure to watch your fingers.
It'll suck them right off, so watch out.
Thanks for that. Oh, it's I hate you.
You almost
Oh god. Okay, now bring down. All right. Okay, that was the experience.
After failed attempt number 2, we were back at it.
How many fish are you gonna catch today?
All of them.
It turns out I was overly optimistic because with only 3 people fishing and a half a day of effort, we had hit the end of the line, literally.
And a lot of days we'll have, you can't keep them off, and some days it's really hard to catch one. That's what makes it rewarding when you do.
Regardless of what kind of fish you get, you can't do any of it without a license.
So if you want to try this, you have to have these. This is a fishing license, and this is a steelhead permit. Really easy to get. You can go to a local sporting goods store, or you can even get it online, but regardless of how you do it, you have to do it, or you can't fish.
Kurt has had much better luck with past visitors. And even though we didn't catch a steelhead today, I had such a fun trip because what we lacked for in fish, we made up for in views. I was sad to say goodbye, but I'll definitely meet back up with Kurt for more adventures and hopefully some more fish.
Well, I don't even know the difference between a steelhead or a sucker fish or a whitefish, so I'm happy.
Lord.
I'm so excited.
Coming up, we hit the trails to uncover a true hidden gem of a restaurant in McCall.
We are snowed in from mid-November till about May 31st. So the only way back here is tracked vehicle, side by side with tracks, and then snowmobiles.
And later, we take a sleigh ride to remember.